Well, huge breaking news in the NFL, and it definitely affects the New York Jets, but we'll be getting to that after this video, in the next video, because there's smaller news that pertains to the Jets. I'm Frankie from Flatbush. This is FSPN, the Frankie Sports Programming Network, and if you'd like to support independent media, please click the subscribe button down below. It's totally free and helps support the channel. Appreciate it. Now let's get into the news. Now, like I said, there's huge blockbuster trades. You got your, you got your Myles Garrett, you got your A.J. Brown, and those things definitely affect the Jets. We'll get to that in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But this video is about the earlier news that came before that, which is that the Jets have signed Omar Cooper Jr. to his rookie deal. So all 3 first-round picks in the fold now, and their second-round pick, and all the other picks except for Darrell Jackson. So defensive tackle Darrell Jackson Jr. is the only one who remains unsigned. I would anticipate he's going to sign probably this week. There's really no reason for him not to sign. Now, we had some other transactions, one which was kind of sad. We waived kicker Lenny Krieg, Leggy Lenny. The Blitzkrieg, the Berlin Blitzkrieg, the kicker from Deutschland. He's no longer with us. Waived, goodbye. So looks like they're sufficiently impressed with Young Wei Koo and Cade York and happy with letting them, I guess, battle it out for the kicker spot, at least as of now. We also waived linebacker Kobe King with an injury designation, so apparently Kobe King got injured, and we said, well, get off the roster, because we wanted to sign 2 other people, wide receiver Daquan Felton and linebacker Chase Wilson, to replace them. Now, these are not big names. Probably out of the 2, the one that has a chance to do anything is the Felton fella. Why, you may ask? Well, he's big and he's fast, and he's a wide receiver. So let's take a look at the scouting report for Mr. Felton. Now, when we say that he has a chance to make the practice squad, let's be honest. As you can see here, Daquan Felton, wide receiver, Virginia Tech, 6'0", that means he's 6'4" and a half. So almost 6'5". That's what gets him, in the door. 213 pounds. Physically impressive athlete, room for progression, size, release package, catch radius, all good. No good, short strider, despite size. I'd like to see that. Sometimes being a short strider helps you in and out of your breaks, but then it says yak is a concern, top end burst is a concern, spatial awareness is a concern. So he has a lot of concerns here. But a big physical target, displays varying releases, hands catcher, inconsistent when attempting to haul in passes away from his chest, and da-da-dee-da-doo. He's not going to be great. Prospect projection day 3, this says. So, a guy that Ryan Fowler, who does a lot of prospect work, is not a nobody. Thought he would be a day 3 pick, and we got him for free without having to give up a pick with developmental traits. All right. So this guy right here is a P squad candidate, and you bring him in. Hopefully he can look good enough for that. We have a lot of people that are P squad candidates. These top 6 here, this is the roster. And by the way, if you're a Frankie from Flatbush channel member, which you do by clicking the join button, $2 a month gets you in there. This is one of the many, many, many things you have access to, this ever-updated roster. So you see the roster here. These 6 are locked in. Mitchell, Wilson, Cooper, Williams, Patrick, Smith. Those 6 are pretty much locked in for the roster. Now, these other people over here, Skinner, Pritchett, Felton now, McLean, Sheffield, Lacey, these 6 are fighting for practice squad spots. There could be 3 or 4, 2, 3, 4, depending. Practice squad spots. Probably Colin Lacey has a spot locked up. because of how much we paid him. And then Skinner and Pritchett were on there last year, so they're probably locked in. So that means probably one of the group of Sheffield, McLean, Felton, also makes the Peace Squad. And that's basically what they're fighting for. Chase Wilson down here, way behind everybody else. Basically no chance to make an impact unless there's a bunch of injuries. So that's where we are with the roster. That got us back up to 90-man. When the cuts were announced, I was like, oh, we got 2 open spots now. Maybe a big signing like a Kenny Moore or a Cam Jordan. That did not happen. We just signed roster fringe players. Now, we could very easily sign one of those guys if we so desire. At this point in time, it doesn't feel like we are going to make any kind of move like that. Otherwise, it would have happened already. Maybe we have offers out and they don't like the offers. We don't know. But as of now, that's the news. Cooper Jr. into the fold. Lenny Krieg out of here. Kind of hoping leggy Lenny would make it, but it was going to be a long shot. But my guy Pascal Akeji's still in there. That's my other long shot for the roster. We write about some of these long shots in our blog, our column for chemtrails. You can find that at frankiefromflatbush.substack.com. And like I said, stay tuned for the next video where we'll talk about the impacts of all these major trades that happened today. What are the impacts on the Jets of all these trades? That's coming up in the next video.